Well, the time is 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it is time for some more practice here on KingPittdawg Racing. Welcome, everyone. Happy New Year to you, early. Right there is my most recent purchase and livery, the Lexus RCF 2017. And I've got this car all set up. Already set the settings up for Daytona, and we're going to go run the practice lobby. I think John has got a practice lobby up, Hendrick man. So let's head out. Just a preview here of what's going to be happening in the next few days. We've got the Holiday Exhibition Challenge Series weekend number 2. Kicking off tomorrow night will be with the Miata Challenge at Scuba in the MMTCC spec Miata, and that's going to be a specific specifications which I can send to you direct if you're looking to join us. Then the big deal this weekend is going to be the Daytona races. We got the doubleheader weekend. What I have named the 22 into 23, 24 hours of Daytona. No, it's not 24-hour racing, but we are going to be running 44 laps both days with 2 rounds of qualifying, 2 divisions, Group 1 and Group 3. And there's specific limits for everything we've got set up on there, and I can go over those as well. There's plenty of information. If you join us, if you join some of my videos or check out some of my videos, you can see a lot of the information on this. I'm going to actually do tomorrow basically just a quick like 10-minute video to go over all the specs and have everything ready so I can show you right in the settings what you need to do for what we're doing. So basically what I've done is set the room limits for the lobby for the Daytona, the Holiday Exhibition Challenge Series Daytona race at a specific amount. And I will actually go in here. You should be able to see it. So I'm going to start to create a new room. First, I'm going to verify that John's got his room up. So we got a 900 pp performance points limit and a 900 horsepower performance points limit and a 2255 pound minimum weight for the Group 1 cars. Now, the Group 3 cars, I cannot set the limits in the room, so that has to be something that we trust. And so I'll those limits are going to be for the Group 3 cars are going to be 775 performance points, which you probably won't achieve and be able to keep under the other limits. So I limited the horsepower to 550. And then the weight is 2,775 pounds minimum. So that should balance. That's the closest thing I can do. The reason I've set these numbers is to try to set some sort of balance of performance type of numbers, and it's worked out pretty good. Our numbers with the people, the few people we've had been testing, has been pretty much in line. So here's the format for Friday night. Friday night is going to be a really simple setup. We're going to be running the Miata. We're going to be running 15 to 20 laps. I haven't decided completely on the laps yet we've got. And we're going to be running with that's the Miata touring car, and it's going to be the specific specification we have. So I think the PP limit, the performance point limit, is 634. It's 239 horsepower, 1,753 pounds. That is the spec. There's no deviation from that. You're also going to have like the stroke up, racing. Hang on, I've got this. Actually, got this in my phone. I can reference this really super quick. So bear with me here. just for a second. Let me find those photos because I've taken a ton of photos. We were having computer problems, so a lot of photos are on my phone for my work. All right, so here is the spec for the Miata. That is not it. That's not good. Hang on, I think I went back too far. Ah, there we go. Yes, I did go back too far. Trying to go too fast. So yes, the Roadster touring car, and you can, set the color scheme, whatever you want on there. But 634 max performance points, 239 horsepower, 1753 minimum weight. And again, this is the only way we can really do like a have the car spec'd out and do a BOP with this one particular car. So you're looking at racing air filter, racing muffler, racing slotted discs, or like racing slotted or drill discs, racing brake pads, and you're going to have racing clutch and flywheel. And then you're going to also have the fully customizable racing transmission is going to be required. That'll be at $260. Okay. But if you go in through there and get everything set in the, I'm not in the room yet, so let me just jump in there real quick. It takes literally seconds. So I'm going to switch cars real quick. There's my Miata with my color flip on it. Alright, so here's your settings. You can see them straight up here on the screen. 639, I'm 1/100th within the spec. 634 is the max. I'm 633.99. That's what I'm trying to set up. Now, you will be able to set up your suspension and stuff, but you got to be careful not to go over that 634. So if you start to want to mess with your suspension or change things around where it's going to put you above that 634 mark, you may have to get ballast or something to add a little weight to do that. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up for that. Alright, so now let's jump out of here and I'll go down to the tuning shop and you can see what things you need to buy to make the spec car. Again, those who ran with us with the Miata Challenge Series, this is pretty simple. I'm going to post up this. I'll post this up in the room too because I'm going to just take a picture of all this. Okay, there's that. And then this, let's see, I need the picture to be right about there. Okay. And then I would go ahead and get, if you want soft tires, because we ran hards in that series, I think you'll be fine on soft tires as long as you don't abuse them. And then these two things over here, under semi-racing, not like semi-truck racing, but semi-racing. Come on, take it, there we go, okay. And I think that is it. Fully customizable LSD. I don't think there's anything else. This other stuff I already had. So to go down the list, if you start over on the extreme side, go left with your L1 button. You're going to start at the top with your stroke up, engine balancing, drop down to your racing air filter, racing muffler, racing brake kit, racing brake pads, which I would suggest. I don't think that changes PP. Brake balance controller, fully customizable suspension. Again, that'll get you to the max you can get, and the racing clutch and flywheel. And then definitely the fully customizable transmission set to 260 for scuba. So what I think I'm gonna do here. Well, I've always got my phone, so I think we'll be okay. So that's the Miata spec. Now let me show you the Group 1 spec that I have on the Gr010, which is the only Group 1 car I have. So, as you can see, I'm in just at the mark. 900 is the max PP. Now, the power, I'm way under because I've actually had to restrict it to get my performance points down. So, I think this is doing a good job of balancing performance. I also raised ballast in there in order to get the performance points to drop some. So, I tried to find a good balance of power reduction and ballast to try to get myself in a position where I'm comfortable with the car. So, this is still fluid, the top speed. So tonight I'm actually going to test. Well, it's already set up in here, so I don't have to do that. But we're going to test. I'm going to test the 350, and I might allow you 350 to 330 if depending on how the cars are, because this one is really topped out, and I want to see if I run faster at 350 than if I run 330, because it is really singing by the end of the straightaway. Alright, so that is Group 1 getting in, and again, the limits are, that's the room limits. You can see that just getting in. It's 900 pp, 900 horsepower, and 2,255 pounds minimum weight. So you gotta have a minimum weight. So make sure you buy ballast and power restrictor so you can adjust as you go in there. Now, remember, when you're setting your settings up, do it on S tires, because all three compounds are required, and if you try to do that, you're not going to meet the minimum spec. So I just want to make sure you're understanding that. Okay, so now let's jump out of this car, and I'm going to get in my new RCF. And now this one is a little bit under power compared to my my Mustang and that, which are right at the limits, and the Supra as well. I think I get the Supra right at 550. So I'm under the limit here under performance point, 740.55, and then we're also under the horsepower max of 550 because the performance point limits is 775 on S tires, and notice I got S tires set up there. So that's how you want to do it. Set your S tires, your soft tires, racing softs, and then start adjusting everything else. Okay. This one I did not have to do any minimizing because this one's a little bit underpowered. It doesn't have a turbo, so this is a naturally aspirated racing engine on this thing. So, and you'll notice I'm well above the minimum weight of 2,866 pounds, and so everything is within the spec. And this car, I drove like 3 laps just to see how it would drive last night, and it drives good. So, top speed on the Group 3 cars is going to be 300. That is the limit, okay? And I will require the winner within 5 minutes of ending the race to send me a screenshot of their settings, because those will be tested on the same car that they win with to make sure with the replays that everything's up to snuff. Okay, and I'll ask for some volunteers to help me with that. But we're gonna have, we're gonna try to police this as fair as I can. So the only way I can do that, because I can't set the room limits, is going to be to limit that. I think pretty much everybody that will be able to stay under the limits will be able to be legal. So I don't think you can really have those limits and cheat. Now, if you jump over the limits, now you're cheating. It'll be fairly obvious. So all right. So there's our explanation of everything. We got our Mazda Miata challenge tomorrow night. That starts. We're gonna open the lobby. Probably open the stream for that, or I'll probably start the stream for that at 7:30, and then we'll probably start qualifying somewhere around 8. Just depends on people's. I'm trying to be really flexible with people for their schedules. I know that's only 6 o'clock on the West Coast, so those are in the East Coast. Though it's it's 9 o'clock. So I'm trying to be as flexible as possible. I don't want to wait too long. Probably 8:15 or so. We're going to have to get going no matter what. And remember, I do allow you to come in after the first race. You get points for every race. You get, you know, event points by your average finish. But just understand that the way I calculate it, if you miss a race, is it's the largest field plus 1 is going to be your finishing position. So the way I add it up, so if I got 4 races and say you finished 5th, 6th, and didn't run or let's just say, make it easy, 5th, and then didn't run the last race, then you're going to get, if there's 10 cars, you're going to get 11th place on that last race. That's how I'm going to calculate. I'm adding 1 to the average finish, the average starting field. Okay, and then that gets added up with your 555. Then you would get 555 plus 11, so you're probably going to be with 3/5 and 11th. You're probably going to be about 7th or 8th. It's probably 7th, I would guess, when I divide that out. So if that makes sense how I do it, it's actually not that difficult. It's just really time consuming to go through all this for me. So you know, all these rules I made up to try to make everything fair. And just one quick recap before I start practicing. The point standings as of the end of round 3, that was our opening weekend of points. Right now, it's pretty tight up top. I have 98 points as a result of my second place finish there and where was that? Oh, Brands Hatch. Brands Hatch. We had the 2 races on Brands Hatch. I finished second overall in the event, so that put me back up on top over Nook. I have 98 points. Nook has 94 points. Ramsey leapfrogged several people with his first place and second place finishes at Brands Hatch and Fast Qualifier on both races. So he got, out of a total of 33 available points, he got 31. So that was domination. Pretty close to what Mason did on Saturday. That race event had 47 total points. He got 44. And then Judge, who missed a race, or he probably would be right there, almost tied with Ramsey. He had 83 points as the end, and then Zippy's up to 5th with 79 points. And then Hendrick Man, who actually owns a tiebreaker because he's ran every race, he has 75 points. And Steve Mann has 75 points. Now, those are the 7 drivers that have driven every race. And then Graham missed the first event, so he is up to 44 points. And then Mason, of course, with his one event, he attended the Nürburgring Grand Prix event on Christmas Eve. He got 44 points, and then Zoda, even though he struggled and was worried, he's still at 42 points there. So he's holding his own. And then we had a few points for the guys that have run like one race, and that was we had Rodeo, Roadhog, and Scorpion. Scorpion scored the most points of anybody in that event of those guys. He now has 8 overall points. So with Roadhog and Rodeo both with 5 and 3 points respectively. So those are the people that have been with our events so far. So there's still enough points on the board where someone could come in and run the rest of the races and be pretty dominant. As long as the other drivers have a little bit of an issue, they could come in and probably still win the series. So I'm really looking to have a big field at Daytona, and hoping that we get a lot of people. So anybody that's interested, message me. If you're friends with anybody that is on this list or has been racing with us, you can either reach out to them or me, and we'll get you into the chat so you can get all the rules and everything. The old DeLorean. Alright, well, I'm going to go in here and we'll get some practice in the old get some practice in the Lexus. No, Eric's running the Mercedes beans. It's weird, I don't have the room master on there. Oh, Eric's probably really happy I got on there right as he... Alright, so guys, everybody on here now, I'm going to join the chat, so we'll be able to hear, right now, we'll be able to hear Eric and John, Rainbow Warriors, Eric Mad Carson, and John Hendrick Man number 5. So here we go. I'll jump in there real quick. Oh, I'm actually, you know what? I'm in. I need to enter course. There we go. Now I'm in the car. I was actually on spectate. So here we go. I'm going to join their chat, and we'll be hearing everybody until we finish up the practice here tonight.
What's up, dog of the pit?
What's up?
Question, so on this old antique Sauber,
Yeah.
with my Top Gear set to like 330 like you said,
Mm-hmm.
I might reach 200, I think I might just barely reach 200 miles an hour.
Okay.
Is that pretty much like the standard?
Well, I mean, I think the newer cars are, because especially the Gr1 I'm running, I'm kind of pegged coming off of turn 4 with it, but it's doing probably what the heck, I know it's doing like 340 something towards the end of the straightaway, I think. Maybe even up to 350 as far as kilometers per hour. No, kilometers. But so I'm not sure what that is in miles, because I'm usually watching that part.
Okay.
I think it's like 212. Now, do you have any mods that you did to it, like turbocharger or anything to it?
Yes, to bring the horsepower up to,
Yeah.
to 900 horsepower, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not sure on that. We might have to leave a range on the room, you know, for
The older cars.
yeah, just yeah, because they're gonna need. Now, have you tried running it? I can't set the room limit on that. That's just like a trust thing. So if you want to test it, you can. You can try testing like you said at 330. Try testing 350 and see how it works.
Okay.
If it loses acceleration, then maybe you might need to go less. I don't know.
Let's try.
Because that frickin' Gr010, that thing, I mean, it almost pegs. That's that new, the new Toyota Group 1 car. Because now it's instead of the Toyota Sport, it's the Gazoo Racing 010. You know, they had the TS050 and 030.
That makes sense.
I'm going to go try out my new Lexus. I told John I was going to buy a Lexus, and I did last night.
Dude, those Lexuses are beasts. Like, I don't even have to put ballast on because it's way over the weight limit.
Yeah.
I can run the medium turbo because I can use the power restrictor. It's a balance of the power restrictor and the ECU tuning to get the perfect 900, or the perfect 850, I think.
550.
Whatever, 550, yeah, the perfect 550.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, okay, I'm under, so I need to add the turbo back on, and then I was like, okay,
Oh yeah. See, that's what I did with just to get the performance points on the Group 1 cars. I added the medium RPM turbocharger to get some power, and then I restricted it, and then I added some ballast so I could run a little bit less downforce. The wheel's not working. What the heck? Did. Come on, wheel.
Dead wheel.
Wheel. You know why? Because that... Where is it plugged in? No, it's on.
What's up, King?
There it goes. There we go. Hey, how's it going? Alright, there we go.
It's sexy, isn't it? It's so magenta. It is pink. I don't know what the guy at this. I don't know. No, it's like a 15 or some shit. Yeah, baby.
Woohoo! You know, a little frisky on me.
I know, huh? Okay, so let's try 360. And I need to add some more rear downforce. Let's try that. I think I might just stick to Gr3 because this is sketchy. I mean, I've fucked around in the Gr1s, like me and Debbie's to race those around, but never like on the professional like this. I'd rather drive something I'm comfortable and can control 100%.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy. Oh, sorry. Oh, pardon me. Didn't see it there. Oh, sorry, buddy. I hope your radiator's okay. I hope your radiator's good. So at 360,
Alright.
let's see. Okay, let's try coming out of this stretch after the chicane. Two, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I think 350 might be perfect. Try one on that. And exchanged. Now you have to exchange it again. What's the problem? tell him. Fucking. No, I tell him fucking put that shit on order for you. I know everybody wants them. Does anybody have any like some help with trying to get the suspension squared away on the Sauber?
Oh wow, I don't know on the Sauber.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I'm like, it just feels like it's too. I don't know. Like it almost
Check.
feels like the suspension's too stiff, and it being too stiff is what makes the asset just loop around over nothing. But also the same aspect is like, is it a car to where it, like I feel like it's a car where it needs stiff suspension.
You know, I don't know, but I tend to find that I'm more comfortable when I set all my cars up towards the left of the scale. And then the like you know like the what do they call that, the frequency or whatever that I've been setting that somewhere between like 3 and 350 depending on the car. And then I'm like here I'm not they've had a ton of camber and everything I've gone in to adjust, so I've dropped those pretty much down to like 1.1 1.0 or 1.2 or 1. You know, something, and then on the front, and then the rear I'm usually running about 5/10 above the front on camber. So
higher camber in the rear.
That's what I've been doing. It seems to work for me. And
MRs,
well, everything I've got is front rear. The GR is all-wheel drive, the Group 1 car. I guess what you would want, if you think about it, you know, with a mid-engine rear, if your rear's getting squirrely, you maybe want a little more downforce on it. You know, and then maybe it's too stiff. Maybe you need to loosen up the rear, you know, the rebound on the rears or whatever that is, the shock settings, so they're not so tight.
Made a lot of changes, so let's see if that actually helps, or if I just destroyed everything.
You can always go back to default, right?
Right. Restart. Water press, Motronic, charge, oil P6. What is all this goddamn German stuff? I can't read the dash.
Yeah, that's going along pretty good. Oh man, you got deep on that one, huh? Boy, she snaps on you in a hurry, doesn't it?
Yeah, she's quick to get squirrely.
I would say, I keep seeing sparks from you like grounding out. Maybe you need to add just a little bit of height to it. That might be causing you a little bit of an issue.
I think so. It feels very bumpy. Like, not like a bumpy ride, but like you said.
Yeah, I mean, watching it on the, like the race cam, like the broadcast cam, you are sparking like a... It looks like you're shooting flares out at some missiles coming at you or something.
Let's see if I can get a hot lap out of this before I go up.
Yeah. Yeah, she's sparking.
It's like I'm sitting in here going...
Can you imagine having the, what do you call that? The motion seat?
Motion seats.
Yeah. In these cars?
Yeah. You can hook... The game works with the motion seat, right? Or do you have to, like, have a programming thing?
No, I think it does. I think it's set for it.
How much they put into the background in the game.
I know, isn't it? Just the steering alone, you know.
Yeah.
The amount of detail we get on that, like when you're in the go-karts, like you can feel every little bump on the road that there is.
Exactly. Exactly. All right.
132.910. That was a pretty good lap, though.
63 in the rear, so when I get some speed and that downforce, it pushes me down nice and level. At least
I'm gonna jump into my Group 1 car too and try the different settings there.
I'm sorry, but my car sounds way cooler than yours.
Yeah, but you're not in the. That one sounds cooler, but you're not in the Eargasm 787B.
I know, right? Hey, I have that. I might bust that out. Who knows? I'll just idle next to you the whole race. Wop, 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 wop.
Oh shit! I didn't reset my setting.
Like one of the RX cars, right?
Well, you know they use kind of a tuned down basically the soundtrack from that for the RX Vision. Alright, let's give this a whirl. 350. That might be the new room setting. The problem is Keith wasn't even getting... I think he kept messing with it the other day. He had the Audi R18 or 16. I think it was the 2016 R18. And he wasn't even getting into 6th gear on the front stretch.
And there's such like a vast difference. It's almost like you have to play with them individually.
And this thing just goes from like 2 red dots to like all blue. Shift.
Yup.
Whoop. Ooh, I did that yesterday too. First lap is little adjustment going from Group 3 to this thing.
Like I was telling Hendrick with the medium turbo, it's like everything's so nice and then all of a sudden nowhere it's just, what the fuck?
That's still, I'm still pegging this thing out at 350. See how it does on the...
Okay, another thing too, if I set my toe more inwards in the rear, that would help with skirt drone too, right?
Yeah, you know, I always run minimal toe. Still screaming at 212, man. Did it save it? Yeah, it did. Wow. Yeah, so I always run the toes because I don't know. I don't like to see a lot of toe. I always run the front either 5/100ths or 10 or 1/10. And then the rear I toe in. I toe the front out and the rear in. And the way I'm thinking is when you're in the corner, that inside wheel, you want it turning a little bit more because it has less grip, and then the outside you want even with that one if you can. So if you got it towed out just a little bit as you go in the corner, that should kind of even it out.
Yeah.
And the rear you want to kind of follow the fronts. It just seems to me when I go negative on the rear toe, positive on the rear toe, that it it feels like it just wants to spin around. I don't know. Maybe it's just my imagination from always transitioning back to this, but it certainly does seem that way. So just so you know where mine are, I don't know if you got my stream on, but the body height I've got it like 66 on the front, 77 on the rear. Then anti-roll bars is pretty much my go-to is 6 and 7 or 6 and 8. I've been running 6 and 7 on this. And then damping, I'm at 25 front and rear, and then or I guess that's compression. Expansion, I'm at 35 front and rear, and then my natural frequency I just left at 4. That's what they had for... It seems to drive pretty good. I ran a 131.3 with it yesterday. 356 or something like that. And it was, coming into the transition, it was a little squirrely, but the transition from the road course back onto the oval. But other than that, everything else was pretty darn decent.
Maybe a little stiffer in the rear just because of the weight
Yeah, especially on MR, yeah.
Let's do 368 in the rear. Let's do 370 in the rear first. And then I'll leave my camber, maybe set the toe angle, and the tad on the rear. Alright, let's play with that. And then I'll set my braking to one rear. Alright, go. See, I think I got down to the Lexus, I think I got down to like a
45.
145.2.
That's pretty good. Yeah, because I ran a 146.1 in the Supra, and I think that was my best lap yesterday, the Supra, on softs.
Yeah, that was on softs. So it's like, okay, maybe I could run, you know, I should still be pretty hauling ass on hards. Maybe like the 147, 148s.
Yeah.
Which is still good. That's fucking, I'm still in the game. Let's just blow this fucking engine up.
I see your smoke.
There you are. Faster than me, so screaming, shift. I got no gears. 110, 11, 112. Just fucking launched me.
I see that.
Like I said, it was like, oh, I got good grip, everything's perfect, and then just, nope. It's like the turbo, like there's no gradual build of boost. I wish they could fucking let you adjust your boost curve and all that, your wastegate. Fuck, I set the wastegate to fucking be a little open, and then right as you get like into the higher, like I have it set to where it fucking comes on nice and smooth, not just nothing to full boost. I wish they'd let you change your fucking KPA to fucking PSI also. Like, we're not all fucking British here.
Yeah.
Or Canadian.
Whoa.
'Cause that's right. I know you're kilometers, so that's the fucking difference from like, oh, you said, oh, 350 kilometers, you're racing kilometers, you don't know what miles per hour are. I was sitting here thinking you're weird, like, why fucking not miles per hour? But then I just realized, oh, you're in Canada.
Yeah, because I don't actually pay attention to the Gran Turismo. I always look at the steering wheel readout because I'm on the cockpit view, so...
Yeah. Or do I want? I got the 787. I got. GTS-050 hybrid. I got that. It just seems like you get such little fucking time where you have more power with the battery. Because it's like two different classes, so if you come first in the GT3 or if you come first in the GT1, you're coming first no matter what. It's not like, oh, you're first is better because you're in the GT1, right?
Yeah.
I'll stay out of your guys' way. Just let me know when you're coming out. Let's see if I can get 144.
Woo!
I've been fucking driving like how that rodeo guy's was telling me about the other night.
Yeah, Jeff. BS Rodeo. See if I can eliminate my little skittishness when it comes onto the back onto the oval here.
I want to keep it. Fuck this. I'm jumping in the 787. I'm gonna die.
Woo! On the Group 3 cars, or?
Group 1.
Oh, Group 1 horsepower, you're probably not going to get there, but it's 900 and 900 pp, weight is 2255.
Max power 985.
Oh, baby. And harmlessly in the grass.
I saw it was in Boston on Christmas. Your bag? And you can't find it? Ah, skin balls.
Hang on to her.
That black right next to you.
Oh, there she went.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass on the 787. You guys can have your fun in your Gr1s, go way faster, a lot more fucking balls to the walls. I'll just play grandma on my GT3.
So, John, what do you have? Do you still have your trans set at 330?
No, I put it at 350, I think.
Okay,
It is.
that seems to be. I think that seems to be the good balance. So we.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I'll just make an announcement because that's nothing that we can really set in the room anyway. All right, I'm gonna jump out real quick and go add a turbocharger to this thing.
Okay.
I'll be back. I'm gonna play around with it a little bit because it is a little bit under the what's it like 15 horsepower under the limit. So
Might as well have exactly the limit, right?
exactly. All right, let's go racing. Oh, I've got a medium RPM turbocharger on the. Oh, I'm in the dumbass. I'm in the hybrid yet. Gr1.
Ooh, Dramamine. You know, you can take your Dramamine and spend the day in here watching me race, so you don't get fucking dizzy. Same thing. Yummy. You say that about anything you eat lately. No more of this, no more of that. But it's so good. Fine, then I'll just go to a Chinese buffet by myself. You're leaving now? Oh. It's you know what? Random as hell, check in the glove box of the truck. Is there anybody even going to be running in the Group 3 tomorrow? Or on Saturday, Sunday?
I'm hoping so.
Because I don't want to be the only one running by myself.
Well, Keith and I have both said if some other people want to run Group 1, we'll field Phil. Because
okay.
I'm not interested. I'm perfectly fine running, whichever one. So
Yeah.
why is it not letting me go down one more? There we go. Okay. Yeah, about the best I can do is 5:45. How did you get? Did you say you were right at the mark for power?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, on the Lexus.
Oh, let me back out and look. So, I did medium turbo, the ECU output adjustment is at 98 and power restrictor is at 71.
Oh, okay, that's how you did it. Okay, I was trying to do them even, but yeah, 78, huh?
Yeah.
That's still too much. $5.49. There we go. 95 and 73. That got me what I needed. But my pee-pee dropped. No, actually.
Medicine for that.
Oh, you know what? That's from the old mark. Yeah.
So is the horsepower 550 or
550? 550.
Okay.
Yeah. And 300 seems to be really good on those Group 3s.
300.
For the trans setting.
Oh yeah, it works really good.
So 300, 350, those are even numbers.
I'm not gonna change Diggle. You know what? No, I am. I'm going to change that so that it's not so one tire fiery.
Yep.
Okay, it's not so much one tire fire, but some corners it just feels like when there's weight transfer, I hear the RPMs go up just a little bit.
Oh, so you're spinning? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I gotta up the acceleration sensitivity.
Acceleration sensitivity.
The PP is at 550 tonight.
Alright, let's see what the old Lexus can do.
What What about the other cubby that's in front of the fan, not the right one that's hanging out still? Did you check Mazda? I would check. I swore it was in either the glove box or the center of Mazda, or it's in the glove box in the flatbed. Why do they put those 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s in the fucking infield over the finish line now? Or next to the finish line?
Trying to tell you where to start counting for braking towards the...
I guess.
Yeah, I just used the transition from where they black out the yellow line.
Yeah.
And then that control light, race control light on the wall out there.
Me and Hendrick were saying we always hit that invisible wall. Right there by the first
Yeah, I always
corner.
catch those tires, yeah. Quote unquote tires. Those tire looking doohickeys out there. They seem to be awfully, awfully stiff when you hit them. Was it? I hit that last night, wasn't it, John? When I hit that and it just stopped me. Boom.
Yep. Let's see if I run out of gas first, or if this left front gives up first.
Well, that's good. We got a good balance then, right?
Yeah.
Ain't a lot to that sixth gear.
Seems like sixth gear pulls harder than fifth gear. Like if
Yeah,
you
almost,
fifth
yeah.
gear a lot and then you go straight into six, it pulls harder. It feels like it.
Outside.
Oh, geez. That was fast. Man, that's a big difference. Holy crap. Huh.
Makes my mind freak out that, like, how the hell am I gonna put the fastest lap up there when I just physically can't in this car?
Yeah.
Like, no one else can see my victory.
Exactly. You have to just shout it out, man. Just shout it out for the world to hear. It's weird driving some of these other cars. This Lexus, you can actually go into second gear in the bus stop there.
Yeah. Which one's the bus stop?
That's a backstretch.
Oh, okay.
$148, $140.
I think my last was 146,593, yeah.
Wow, that's good.
I'm trying to get to 144s. I pulled off 145 something before I stepped away for like 15 minutes, so I know I can do it, because I'm almost there. I just have to make every fucking lap perfect.
Yeah.
That's not perfect at all. That was shit. Utter shit. Time coming along. Like, are you still bleeding from here to Kingdom Come? Oh.
Outside.
Stand low.
I'll be out of gas. Come on, give me the pit lane. Oh!
Gas.
I missed the chicane altogether. Or the bus stop. Holy crap. Oh.
You have a 7:30 alarm as well, because mine's 7:10, 7:20. You have a 7:20, and then you have a 7:30.
Oh, I'm out of gas. Come on. I'm like, why is this going?
Get down on the flat and see if you can get some into the pickup.
Yeah, I'm wiggling it back and forth.
Yeah.
Let me know when you see me, King.
I will.
I'm putting along here.
I'm running kind of high here, so. There, I see ya.
I'm down on the bottom anyways here. Hey, the Lexus passed a Group 1 car. Holy cow.
Look at that, I'm just flying.
Oh, you got that car set up like that?
Shh, it's a secret.
It's a secret, you'll never know. Because if Steve and Keith find out, it's done for, done for.
Yeah.
So you can go almost 22 laps on a full tank.
On the
soft tires.
Okay, with the Group 1.
Yep.
Well, that'll work out good. That's almost half a run. So if they have the race, we got to pit anyway. So.
Right.
I wonder how.
How were the tires? Were they pretty well toast?
Yeah, my left front was gone.
Gone.
And the right rear was 75% gone.
Okay.
goal is a 131 flat.
I'm not going to run that in this Lexus. Well, I don't know, maybe. I'll see how good I really am, huh?
If you run out of gas, you'll run faster than him.
Use the force, I will.
Punch a hole in his fuel tank.
Yeah, I'm on 6 laps on this, and I'm quarter tank. She's thirsty,
Yeah,
she is.
Lap 7 with just a smidge under 3/4. So is it going to be it's going to be parade lap style.
Yeah, and the Group 1s will start on the inside, Group 3s on the outside, so... It'll be an interesting turn 1.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So group 3 will be on the outside, Group 1 will be on the inside, so it's not going to be like staggered left, right, left, right.
No, it'll be all the Group 1s lined up in a row and all the Group 3s. Yeah, I thought that would be just chaos.
So we'll have the same start position, like when the Group 1 leader decides to hit the gas, we're hitting
Yeah, the
gas
Group
at the
1,
same
because they're
time.
going to have the fast overall time, they'll have the lead.
We're not going to have a start delay. Thank God.
No. Excited to see how this works. Oh wow, yeah. Okay, I'll get out of the way. Yeah, that's a big. When you get out, when the Group 1 is out, now I'm gonna pull in a little bit on you and going in this corner here. I think it's just because the Group 1 has to slow down from so much speed. I noticed that the last time I actually, in that one corner, was able to catch you a little bit. But then you just kind of walk away over here.
Blacked out Peterbilt. Mac. I ain't no Mac. I'm a Peterbilt.
For Dad's sake.
From Cars.
Yep. Whoa.
You're cute when you're painting your toes. Because you're concentrated. You're concentrated. You look as sexy. So you said the Miata race is 7:30 Central Time tomorrow?
That's going to be the start of the broadcast. So probably the qualifying sometime around 8 o'clock.
Okay, so 8 o'clock.
That'd be 6 o'clock your time.
6 o'clock my time. Well, let's just hope we fucking.
You did it. 1:37.9.
Nice.
There you go, bro.
I wonder how the BMW would do.
Gr3 BMW Z4.
No, the GT3 Sprint or Endurance model.
Okay. Why is she crying? Yeah. Yeah. What a bitch. Yeah. Cut too short. Oh, wow. That's probably why I'm struggling. I think the wind speed's changed or direction.
Yeah, there is a pretty decent wind. We need to get that vortex going like DW says.
Yeah, we need to get that vortex.
Coopetition. Whoa, there she went. I was just trying to push it a little earlier.
So I think I did the math right. At the time of the laps and it being so-called 24 hours in Daytona, I think you're pretty close to an exact 2.4 hours at 44 laps.
How much?
2.4 hours, more or less. Because, like, you know how Cletus McFarland does the 2.4 hours of Le Mans? Lemons.
Lemons.
Where it's like shitty Crown Vics or junk cars or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And they race for 2.4 hours. Le mod style racing with team members and stuff.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So that'd be pretty cool if it does equal out to like exactly 2.4 hours. Of
Yeah.
racing. That'd be wild though if you did like an 8-hour race.
Yeah, we'll see how this works out. The Daytona Oval one is going to be really interesting. So that's going to be 200 miles. Stage racing, huh?
When is that one?
That's the last one. That's going to be the 14th. So on that's the Saturday before we start the Winter Series.
Gotcha. Yeah, that should be pretty cool. Hopefully my internet doesn't fuck me over.
Yeah.
I don't think it's my internet. I'm starting to think it's my LAN cable.
Oh yeah.
So I think I might try to buy one this weekend. Just get a new one. Just so I know I can eliminate that.
So I'm about 12 lap, on lap 12, just coming down to complete it. Just got under a half a tank, and I'm probably about, on average, 60 to 70% of my tires. So
There you go. You guys want to do some Miata practice?
yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, sure. It sounds good.
Let's go.
I need it.
Fabio.
I need all I can get.
Yeah, seriously.
That's so funny. You can't get in there. Hitting that invisible wall.
Yeah, right.
It's like, come on, I just want to go across the grass here. Just let me across.
You used to be able to just bomb straight across the grass.
See, when I come in that corner, I usually cut close to that grass there. And then kind of take it wide in the center and come back. I don't know how many times I've hit that invisible wall. Like, dang it, too close. And then I really go wide after I hit it. I'm gonna run you down. I shall return.
Okay.
Monkey. Oh no, the sun's coming up.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
We have practiced through the night.
Hopefully, if I said it right, because you guys had this up a while before I got on, because I was trying to do some other stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if I work it out right, this race will stay in the night. We'll start in the afternoon and end in the night, and then the next one I'm going to set for midnight start, and then it should come out into the day. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping I got the time set right.
That'll be pretty sick.
That would be cool. We'll see how it works. It's a learning experience. So I'll jump out since I think John went to take a break. I'll jump out and go start a Miata room.
Okay, I'll follow you right now.
Alright.
15,000 people are watching her cry. So she's on a live, having a mental breakdown.
bad to like hear their throat. That's why her voice sounds like that. You see the sides of her throat there?
Yeah.
It's not fat. She has a very skinny face. It's all from her.
And is that from her being upset too?
Her whole body swells. I can kill her.
Because her throat swells shut?
Alright, room's up. Eric.
Alright, refresh. There we go. Hex Miata. It's too hard for me to say. Holiday something.
Yeah, exhibition challenge. Yeah, I'm done saying that. It's X from now
So
on.
I just say Hex.
Hex. That was the point. Because in this, we can have the summer exhibition challenge series, and then we can have what?
Right. I'm gonna go pee and I'm gonna grab both of our phone chargers because mine's on 1%.
I'm taking a break myself, so.
Yeah, bathroom break real
Hopefully
quick.
John doesn't think we abandoned him.
I know, right? What the fuck?
John, if you can hear me, we started a Miata room. I'll be back.
I think coincidence. Alright, I am back. Change car. Let's go with the Mayate. I will do it before we go to bed. I just said I will do it. Because I need to brush my teeth in the morning.
King, you're gonna like my livery.
What you got?
Only because I know I'll probably be plowing most of the corners.
I got the Marlboros still.
I got the little John Deere.
Oh, yep, plowing the corners.
It's my turn.
I think it's the middle part of the seat, the stopper. Eric's gonna install it right now when he's done. Because I was drawing on my board. I'll push it back in a minute. Oh, I forgot I pushed it out.
I'm back.
Come on, turn!
Sorry if there was a tap there.
No, you didn't touch me.
Back I am, Oh, what's that, John Deere out there?
I told you. Plowing the corners.
Alright.
Brake indicator and plows through the corners.
Did you see everybody making fun of Solis's lap because he had the brake assist on?
Yeah.
I'll stay low, or to the right.
Left side. Clear.
Left side. Clear.
Car, it's weird. I'm like still on the brake, but it's almost like the ascent just, it's like the car just dives itself into the corner harder
Yeah.
than I'm expecting it to. plowing the fields.
Stay out of my fields.
That's my job.
Oh, I messed that one up.
I saw that. To your right.
Yep.
Whoa, sorry. I went in there and usually it'll just stick down there. It just went straight out. I think it's because I went in too tight.
That could be, yeah. That's alright, I'll follow you and see if I can keep up.
Whoa.
Hey, do you just lift through that corner coming underneath that tire?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. I was braking the other night, but I find it faster just to lift. You go
Yeah,
in, you lift a little early so that you don't have to brake.
Yeah, the what do they call that? The Dunlop corner, I think. Here, kitty, kitty. Whoa, got a little too wide there.
Uh-oh, he's getting closer. Defense mode activated.
Defense mode. It spun a little bit there in the old Miata. I saw that. I got it a little too deep there. Whoa! Sorry, Eric. I was not expecting you to slow down that fast.
Nice try, guy.
Hey, this is a drift track, but it's not a drift event.
My left front's almost to the point of losing grip.
Really? I think you guys were out a few laps before me. What lap are you on?
12.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're alright.
Boy, when you let off the brakes, it just turns.
What's that called? Trail braking?
Yeah, but it's trail braking, but it's like snap off brake. I don't know, maybe it's just my settings. I don't know.
I gotta hit this lap. I know, my tires are nothing. Still brief. Wild trail. Oh, that's cool. Like a little custom rat rod rat fink wagon. Time in 1920, about 22 seconds is the pit time.
Here we are, plowing the field. Get my steering wheel back straight here. Oh, cow. Oh, and bad. 14 laps before I spun around.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Whoa, Jesus H. Murphy. Tires. I just wanted to let Kendra catch up so I have someone to race with.
Oh, King will catch back up with us. Give him time.
signing event? Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. I want that fastest lap time back, but I'm sitting here like I'm pretty sure PittDawg was in the draft on the lap he got.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Oh, that was funny.
I wonder if my left front's wearing out. I wonder if I got too much camber. Came out like 1.0 and 1.0, but no. It's about right. It feels good on the track though. I'm braking too early on that first turn.
Ah, through the grass again.
It's your natural habitat.
No, that's what I said. I'm not good on this track. Shred this.
Damn.
What's the minimum weight on this car?
1753.
Okay, that's where it's at. I was thinking 1755 or something.
Because the Group 1 cars are 2255.
You're welcome. I'm wondering if that, like, snap brake corner, like the snap braking cornering, wonder if raising the expansion in the rear, wonder if it's like the suspension is maxing out and
Check your LSD. What do you got your LSD set at?
braking sensitivity 5, acceleration 15, initial 10, but my issue's not so much on accelerating, it's when I'm braking into the corner. Like at the literally right at the halfway point, even before I start accelerating, it's fucking kicking the ass end around. Not like looping out, but it just feels like
Yeah.
turns even harder.
So mine's at 12, 12, and 20. on this car.
Let's try 13. Maybe add some toe in on the rear. Let's do toe in of 5. It's 0.06. Let's try that.
And I got my camber set at 1.2 in the front and 1.0 in the rear.
How do you... The only way you can get a carbon propeller shaft is by winning it from the roulette. So
I think so. I've never been able to find that.
yeah.
I think I actually got one.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Lucky duck.
Right.
I think. I won't swear to it.
Maybe just do it on this toe, since it's smack dab in the middle on both. The Marlboro Man, the Marlboro Man. If I can do it, the Marlboro Man can. This race is brought to you by Marlboro Cigarettes.
And John Deere.
And Kevin Pittdawg grilling.
Pit boss.
Yeah. King. Oh, look, the king's in the house, baby. That's right.
Pittdawg barbecues.
We got Tasty Terrier and Open Pit Bull.
Fuck a trainer, try a pit dog.
But I tell you what, in that corner work, about time somebody blew that corner down there.
Yeah.
Coming out of the Dunlop thing. I'd be ducking behind that building, that little, with a false sense of security. Man, I think they ran a Group 3 race here, man. That was friggin' nuts.
Oh, jeez.
I remember that one. That was like, whoa, this is not a track for those.
That must have been real tight and interesting, because, like, where's your passing except for the straight?
Yeah, exactly.
If you're
Dive
passing
bombs.
anywhere else, you're fucking... You're playing a dangerous game.
Yep. Hey man, thanks for having my channel on your car. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah. That's on the back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot I put it back there. Just gonna let you know.
You got an 8R on there?
Yeah.
My kids are like really into the farming simulator, and when the oh, what the heck was he? The farmer that my son got to ride in the was he in the? No, he was in the I think it was an 81. No, it was an AR track, I think, that they were using to haul a grain cart when they were harvesting. Oh, that was cool for him.
I bet.
I'm sure if I wasn't trying to think of the numbers, I could think of them.
You guys want to do like a little 6-lapper?
Yeah, yeah. Let me, change event settings.
Let me go back and turn the tail back to matching.
We'll do 8 laps.
Do you want me to drip for you?
Show me how you must drift.
Drip. My wife, so me and my wife, she uses like the old school atomizers, like the rebuildable atomizers, where you just have to drip onto the cotton all the time.
Whoops.
And I'm over here on a tank. But of course, good old California banned vape stuff entirely, so if I'm just a raging asshole to you guys in like 3 or 4 months, I'm sorry. I didn't want to quit, but I'm being forced to quit. But once I get past the raging asshole phase, I think I'll be okay. Oh yeah, I put your spray there, so yeah.
Let me know when you're ready, Jen.
Alrighty.
All right. Here we go. This is a grid start, I
This will be
think.
my
Yeah,
last
grid
race,
start.
and then I'm getting off.
Yeah. I'm beyond tired.
Pretty sure there's a crescent wrench in the junk drawer. Go all the way out to the trunk and then just shimmy the toolbox.
Yeah, I'm out here by myself.
Ooh, Eric with the hole shot. Oh no.
Fuck, my bad.
Oh, switcheroo!
Gotcha, bitch.
Drifting sideways.
Oh, that little twitch there, Eric.
Yeah, that was the car, not me. I was braking hard, turning, and the car just wanted to go wee.
I'm try not to hit you.
I think we'll get a podium, guys.
I think so.
I know one thing. I got the
Pretty
fastest
hard.
lap on second lap.
It'd be pretty hard not to get a podium. If you're not getting a podium, there's just something wrong with you. You know?
Need some extreme talent to not get a podium here.
I'm trying to learn to just let the car carry itself into corners. Like I'm trying to aim it just right so that
Yeah.
instead of trying to fight the pitching, I can just roll with it. Like I don't think I'm going to be able to tune it out, so might as well just live with it. Bend it to my advantage. Seems to be working. Now I finally got to a 157 like you. Drove too hard on this one.
Come on, turn.
The little Mayate that could.
King's got to run on me.
I gotta run. I'm going to the right.
Yep.
I like that you painted your nails because now you can't leave me. I don't want to be all alone. Sir, the Apex ended a while ago.
You think? Oh, I saw your car lift up there when you were on the curb. Oh, I went too deep.
Psyched you out on that one.
Oh, you're gonna hit the invisible wall? Oh, yeah, I did.
Because the nail polish smell.
Maybe I can salvage a podium after all. We'll see.
You're right. Yeah. Maybe that's what's making you nauseous is the nail polish smell. Now, so as long as the John Deere doesn't plow me, I should be able to get first podium. He's gonna plow me with those low PP cars.
Get in there and harvest you some tobacco there, John.
Yeah.
I know, right? He's gonna fucking turn me into a goddamn plantation. Plantation's not a bad thing. Well, it's looking at me like I just said the most racist word in the world. What are you talking about? Okay, he's driving a John Deere green and yellow car after like the whole John Deere farming simulator livery, whatever. I'm driving a Marlboro livery car, livery. I told him, as long as he doesn't plow me, I should be able to get first. And then Kevin said, is it Kevin or Nick?
Kevin.
Kevin said he's gonna plow some tobacco.
Harvest some tobacco.
Harvest some tobacco, and then that's when I said he's gonna turn me into a goddamn plantation. Does it make sense now how it's not racist? Or do I need to fucking start from the beginning? There's no smirk. The smirk is because you're being sentimental.
Sensitive.
Asymmetric.
Asymmetric. Is that a word?
Apparently
Isn't that
it's a word, 'cause I've
asymptomatic? Isn't that like if you don't have... You like got something but you don't show that you got it?
heard the whole Kanye West systematic thing, like, I've heard that word more this year than I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, yeah.
So systematic.
Systematic. We're systematically racist.
Yeah, systematic. Lick the back of my sack. I just made him snort.
Yep. Oh, man. Snorted and loosened everything up, I guess.
Because I don't fucking have a reason to smile around there.
See how they got the hay
Well,
bales set up?
fellas. Yeah, go the fuck away, Diesel. I'll fucking hook your fucking face. Yeah.
Pretty solid hay bales too.
Yeah.
Oh, those hay bales will fuck you up. Well, you're a John Deere, you should be able to handle them, right?
Yeah, exactly.
should.
Be able to haul them away.
Look, if you look
One-
in the
one
center
at
of
a
track, you'll
time.
see my field there.
Yeah, I see that.
He got that so perfect just for the race.
He's got a PTO on the back of his touring car.
He puts
3 point.
That JASC on the hairpin turn. He puts so much effort into that, and
Yes, I
he
did.
will be just heartbroken if we spin out into the grass.
I'll have to see if I can find me like a 3-point hitch to stick on the back. of
Yeah.
Right?
Your wang is a hitch.
Just ratchet strap it to the mounts of the wing. All good.
There you go.
Put yourself some electro hydraulics on there.
Yup.
Yeah.
Put yourself like a 200 amp alternator up there. And drag the engine a little bit on this little thing.
Fuck that. We're going Amish. He's gonna have the guy stand on like a 19th century fucking plow on the back.
Well, I did that. Oh, I think it was Nations Cup race. We were racing a Radical, and I put the crash test dummy. It was kind of sitting down. I put it on the doors, so its head was actually my driver's head.
Oh, okay. That's hilarious.
But, all right, fellas. Thank you for the practice
Yeah.
and the race tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow at
7:30 Central Time. Be there.
Sunday. Brought to you by Marlboro, John Deere, and Pit Dog Barbecues.
Yep, we roast up some real dogs.
Hey, if there was a race sponsored by John Deere, a barbecue company, and Marlboros, you know there's going to be white trash there.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's all will be there.
White trash.
Oh, man.
All right, fellas.
All right, guys.
Have a good night.
All right, yeah.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
We'll see ya. Have a good one. We'll see you, John.
Yeah, we'll see you, King.
Whoop. That's not what I wanted to do. There it goes. All right, YouTube. All right, we are all set for tomorrow night's Take two. All right, YouTube, we're all set for tomorrow night's Miata Challenge, the Holiday Exhibition Challenge Series, round number 4. And again, it'll be a three race weekend. It'll be a 3-race weekend, 2 rounds, because round 5 at Daytona Road Course is a double header. We're going to run the 22 to 23, 24 hours of Daytona, and that'll be 44 laps on Saturday afternoon and 44 laps on Sunday evening, and we'll be running Group 1 and Group 3. And it's going to be, hopefully, a load of fun. Hopefully we get a lot of people in there. Anybody that... oh, come on, Sarah. All right. So anybody that that wants to race... I'm going to try to get off as early as I can tomorrow of work. And see if I can come in, run maybe an hour Daytona... And then an hour before my broadcast starts, I'll start a pre-race broadcast. We'll run an hour of Daytona practice before that. Then I'll run a pre-race. We'll run practice. Anybody that wants to come in late or hasn't been on before, I can help you out. But again, anybody who wants to run, this is the setup for the Miata. This is the Mazda Miata Touring Car Challenge or Championship that we ran last summer, and that was put on by PRG Sim Motorsports, and that is this spec car. So we've got $633.99 on the performance points with this particular setup. So we got 239 horsepower, that is the max in the room, 1,753 pounds, that is the minimum weight in the room, and then the performance points will be set at 634 max. So you can see I'm right there on the border. And the transmission setting will be 260. So everybody will be in a spec car. These here are all of your items that you'll need. As you can see, racing air filter, racing muffler, racing disc brakes, and that can be slotted or drilled. Racing brake pads, again, that's your choice. Brake controller, I would suggest. Just makes things easier. Fully customizable limited slip. In order to get this trans setting, by the way, you have to have the fully customizable racing trans. You do have to run the wing on the back, and then you can have the fully customizable suspension. You can set that however you want, as long as you stay in that 634 limit. And again, tires, I would suggest racing soft tires unless you're really hard on tires, because that's what we're going to That's what the PP, the performance points, are set with. So again, just a tip, anybody trying to make these, these requirements, these limits, while in the series, always set your tires to racing soft when you come in here and try to set things up. That way you don't have to adjust it when you get in the room. This should carry over into the room, into the lobby. So that's that. And then Saturday and Sunday, we're running Group 1 and Group 3. And this is my Lexus that I bought. Now, I am under the PP limit, which you can see is I'm at 741.17. The performance points limit in the room is actually 775, and then minimum weight is 2775. Max horsepower is 550. So, and I did that to try to do a BOP in the room without being able to set BOP, because we're running 2 divisions. I can't set any limits on the room, except the upper limits. So again, set it to racing soft, and then start getting if you're having trouble getting your performance points down. I think the horsepower limit is really going to help keep the performance points down. But I don't know, some cars may be ringers, so that's why I've still set those limits. The 550 horsepower limit and the minimum weight should help a lot, balance some of the lighter weight cars that don't have as much power. Alright, so now we'll go on to the Group 1 settings, and again, this is how the room is going to be set, So again, the biggest thing you're going to have to do, you're probably going to have to play around with numbers a lot on this. You're going to need your ballast, and you're going to need your power restrictor. Now this one, I've added the medium RPM turbocharger, but you can see the room limit is 900 pp, and the max power limit is 900 horsepower. The minimum weight is 2255. So you can see I'm under horsepower and overweight on the car. So, and again, that's with racing soft tires, because you have to run all 3 in each division. So, anybody else has any questions, feel free to message me. I can send you over the requirements. But just to summarize again, oh, and also we changed the top speed in the Group 1 room. Well, we can't actually set that room limit. So this is just a series limit. The top speed needs to be set to 350 on the Group 1s and 300 on the Group 3 cars. Group 1s will be running right around 130 to 134, 135, depending on how hard you're driving. Group 3 cars are going to be running somewhere around 146 to 149, 150. So 4-second range is not impossible. So depending on if you drive easier, you might avoid a pit stop. So I think that's everything, folks. Any other questions, again, message me, and my messaging. Let me see if I can get over there. Come on, get over there. Stupid thing. There it goes. So that's me right there, KingPittdawg, exactly as it is right there. You can also find me on KevinP_KPD. Again, that's KevinP_KPD. Feel free to leave me a message on any of the videos. I usually get the notifications, and I've been looking for stuff because of this, so. Anyway, take a quick look in the used cars, and then I'm going to head out, and we'll be on tomorrow, hopefully in the middle afternoon, local time. Again, I'm in Northern Illinois, USA, which is Central Standard Time. And let's see, let's just look through here. I'm not buying a Prius, damn it. And then looks like I got everything except the Lambo. Yep, I got everything but the Lambo and the R8. Okay, so now I have an R8. Alright, so thanks to everybody. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already. Hit that notification bell, you'll know when I'm on. One more recap before I head out. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Friday, December 30th, it's the Miata Challenge brought to you by KingPittdawg Racing with the Holiday Exhibition Challenge Series, and then Saturday's the big deal. If you know anybody who wants to race, please share with them, let them know what the rules are. It takes you a little bit of just a little bit of messing around to get the Group 1 car in the spec and max out your performance. So Group 3 is pretty simple. Once you get the horsepower limit down and the weight, usually the weight's going to be over on most of the bigger cars anyway. So, but make sure you get ballast and power restriction for the Group 1. I would go ahead and get it for your Group 3 just in case you have problems getting everything to match up. So, let's see. Do we need anything else? Let's see. I think there are manufacturer races too, or Nations Cup this Saturday. But no, I won't be running that. We'll be running the that'll be later on. Maybe I could run a later one. Road Atlanta in Group 4 for Manufacturers Cup on next Wednesday. And we'll be running next week Fuji. Fuji on Friday. And then that one is going to be somewhat unique. Let me just double check my dates here. Yeah, round 6 is Fuji with chicane. We'll be in the Sylvia Spec R, and this will be 2 16-lap races. Round 7 is still kind of open, but I think what we're going to do is basically recap all the races that we've already run, and we'll run 7 races, and we'll set the field by the overall standings, and then invert after that. And then that would be on the 7th, so it's round 7 on 1/7 at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. 7 races, 7 laps per race, or some derivative of 7, depending on the size of the track. And then the 8th is going to be Suzuka, and that's going to be in Super Formula, and that'll be 2 races of X number of laps, which I haven't done any testing for that, so we'll figure out what when the laps will be on those races for round 8. So, hope everybody joins us. It's been a good fun so far. We've had good success. And don't forget, there is a cash prize. And you're not too late to get in there with the points races that are coming up. They're heavier weighted, especially at Daytona. It's going to be, again, 2 times points, 2 times bonus points. And those who don't know how it's set up, the number of cars determines the amount of points you win in a race. So each event, which we're going to have event days at Daytona, is going to be different than any of the other ones for the road course. So we're going to have day 1, day 2. We're going to have separate points for each, separate qualifying, and again, Group 1, Group 3, and we'll see how it goes. So thanks everybody. I haven't even looked at the daily, so just take a peek in there real quick. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Alright, well that is it for tonight. Thanks everybody. We'll see you around tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon, and we'll get things going at Scuba, and probably run some Daytona practice again afterwards. And then don't forget, early Saturday afternoon. Now that race I'm going to want to get moving right away. So it's probably going to be 1 o'clock is the time. I'm probably going to start qualifying by 1:15. And then we'll go straight into the race after that. So everybody will have to declare what car they're running before qualifying. So we'll try to have the drivers meeting right about 1 o'clock and then get things rolling. So that's it for tonight. We'll see you next time. Until then, KingPittdawg out.